So I have a reoccurring dream. I've had it probably since I was in late high school, college, where I wake up in the morning and I am white. Like I'm a white person. I'm white. And okay, I'm going to take you through like
Uh,
um
you have had this dream multiple times?
at least 10. So I'm going to take you through. And I wonder what that says about me, that like my nightmare scenario is being white. And I wonder how many white people are out there whose nightmare scenario is being black. So anyway, when my dream starts, and it's the same every time. So I wake up, and it's the time that I wake up organically every day. It's 7:34. That's when I wake up. And so at 7:34, it feels so real. It's obviously a day where my husband isn't home. Cause like the first thing I do is I like slam the side of my bed where he is, and if it's like warm, then he's home. And if it's not, then he's gone. And his
That's
schedule is kind of,
adorable, first of
it's
all.
not 9 to 5. So my brain isn't awake enough to understand what day it is and to do that math. But I do know warm and cold. So the first thing I do before my eyes open, I hit the bed, and then I'm like, it's cold, he's gone. So then I check my phone. I'm a glasses and contact wearer. So I like do this. And once my eyes are like clear, I'm so focused on my phone, so I see the time, and I'm like, 7:34, about right, checks out. So like I get up, and once I sit on the top of my bed because I also have vertigo, so I can't stand up too fast. So I'm sitting on the edge of my bed, and once my eyes gain more clarity, I see my hands, and I'm like, and then I put on my glasses because I'm like, nah, 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 ain't no way. And then I see my legs, because I don't sleep in pants. So I see my legs, and I'm like, what is going on? And so I have this debate to where my hands are shaking so much. I don't know if I want to open up the camera on my phone or if I should go in the bathroom, which is I sleep on the side of the bathroom. So I don't know if I should go in and look in the mirror or not. And in every home that I've had, and in college, I've been the bed closest to the bathroom. So the bathroom updates and the bed updates, and the tapping for my husband is now part of it. And so
That's adorable. That's
that's the first thing I do when
wild.
I wake up is pop. Whether he's there or not, I hit him. But it's like if I hit flesh, he's home. So I look at myself, and it is like this overwhelming feeling of sadness because for some reason I have this background knowledge that this is permanent. And
Wow.
so the first thing I do is like, my husband can't find out. Like, he'll be home in X amount of hours. He signed up for a black woman, and this is not what's happening right now. It's always like my hair is straightened now, but of course, my hair is still dark, but straightened because I'm white. And first and foremost, I'm like, do I call Christian or do I call my mom? And like, nobody's picking up the phone. And it's just like, I'm pacing back and forth in my bathroom, trying to figure out how this affects my identity, how this affects my job, how this affects all the achievements that I've had. And it's like this whole like crisis of like, oh man, like my blackness really is a big part of who I am. And
Mm,
then the fear of like, has this happened to anybody else? Did
mm.
Christian wake up white this morning too? Are other people that I know white and they just haven't woken up yet and our phones are going to blow up? Have we switched and are white people that like I go all the way into like, how will this change the world
This is
forever and ever?
crazy.
And then like by the
This
time
is
I'm
wild.
I never leave the bathroom. Like by the time I wake up, I'm still sitting on the floor in my bathroom. My hands are still shaking. Like I can't text. Like that's how bad my hands are shaking. My white hands. And then I like wake up and I'm just like, so I wake up for real and then I tap for my husband to see if he's there and if his work schedule at least aligned to my dreams or not. Just like, and we and then, oh god, it is the scariest thing ever. And it makes me wonder, like, why is being white so scary to me? Because and the feeling that I have isn't fear. It's just like I'm distraught. Like everything that I've done up to this point has been a waste of time, if that makes sense. Yeah,
That's wild.
it is. And I've had this dream for a long time. So like late high school, college. And I
That's
remember the first time I
insane.
had it, I told it to my friends. We were in like the main It's not a mess hall. It's not camp. It's college. We were in the
But
main
that's
in the
all.
dining hall. In the dining hall, and I remember telling that, and it was like, haha, funny. It was like this one off thing, but then I just kept having the dream. So I wonder if I jinxed it by bringing voice to it, and now it just happens all the
Nah,
time.
I don't think so. I mean, because it's not like like. I mean, you didn't know about my dreams,
Yeah,
my
at
recurring
all.
dreams before.
Just
Yeah,
yeah,
it's just like
you
that's
hate
so
to see it.
Faith.
I
That is
wake
so funny.
I am white. And I'm not like I don't think that I'm as attractive anymore because I think the way that
Mm,
I look good like this. I like don't
hmm
I'm not giving as a white woman. Like it doesn't give because if I am a white woman, I want to be a redhead. Redheads are so beautiful.
I
But
always
I'm
thought the
not.
same
I'm
thing.
just like a brunette. I'm like, oh, like I look like everybody
Oh,
else. Oh,
that's
redheads
crazy.
eat.
I
They
always said the
eat.
same thing when I was younger. I was like, if I was a white girl, I wanted to have redhead.
Would you do fiery red or auburn red?
Mm, probably fiery.
Yeah, that's the answer. That's the answer. And I think like the redhead propaganda began with That's So Raven because Chelsea was a redhead and she has auburn hair.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
honestly, the movie Brave changed my brain chemistry. I remember there were
Oh,
a couple models on America's Next Top Model that were redheads, and I was just like, "Oh my god, they're so beautiful."
mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I was just like, "Wow, I'm just really just a plain." No offense to any
I'm
like brown
done.
haired white women out there, but I was not giving. I was not beautiful any. My body shape didn't change. My features didn't change. It was just my skin.
So you was albino.
I get no, I wasn't albino. And it's crazy when I say that because like there are people, if you were to change my skin color, I would still look like a very fair skinned black person.
Yes.
So, but for somehow, like my face didn't change, but my skin changed, but I didn't look like a fair skinned black person. I was like a Caucasian American
Yeah, you would
person.
be a scary looking white woman.
So scary. It would not give. Oh God. Um, Yeah, so that's one reoccurring dream that I have. I don't think my husband knows about this dream. I think he would get a kick out of it. Um,
Wait, the one
I
that you
think
just said, or
his
the one you're
the one that I just said. Yeah,
okay?
I think it would be like, "Oh, I'm in your dreams," and then he would also go on a tangent about how like if he were to wake up black, it would be the best day of his life. Oh my god, he would be a scary looking brother. He would not. Could you imagine?
I don't want to.
No, he would not. He would look creepy because his hair would be like pimp slick, and it just wouldn't look.
I'm
It would. He
done.
would not. Yeah, he would not give us a black man. It's okay. We knew what we signed up for, and we got it. It's okay.
So funny.
Yeah, he would look like a pimp named Slickback because his hair is very
A
slick dark.
pimp named Slick.
Yeah, no, I need to get you on the Boondocks. You really need to. Oh, before HBO disappears, you gotta watch the Boondocks. Hi, Stella.
Oh wow. Okay.
It's
There she is.
incredible.
Can you see?
Um, Okay. Yes, I can. Hi, Stinkies.
My little stinky stink.
Hi, Stinkers. She's so cute. I
She
love
said
how
you're
when dogs
moving your
blink,
feet too much.
yeah, you're touching
Stop.
me. I can't.
She moved over
No,
here.
I love when small dogs blink because like their whole body is involved. Because they can't help but have it all involved. Because their like eyes are huge and their bodies are small, so blinking is like a whole. It's like a whole thing. Like I can
You're
see her
hilarious.
blinking. Her whole head is involved.
My little pooch.
Oh
I
God.
love her.
Okay. Do I have a second reoccurring dream? I I don't think so. But when I do have nightmares, they're not in the moment people are depending on me. It's long term. This thing that has happened is going to change the trajectory of everything else. And I need to figure out how to cope with that thing. So I dream
Mm,
about losing people a lot and I've already kind of
mm,
grieved them in my head. And I wake up and I'm like, ugh. I just did
yeah.
that hard mental work of grieving this person and they're great. I'm glad they're not dead, but it's also like, I
Yeah.
just went through those feelings. It's like very permanent things happen in my dreams.
Yeah.
I have reoccurring. Oh, that's another one.
Oh,
I hate airplanes. So I have a reoccurring dream. Is it reoccurring or recurring? I think it's recurring dream.
it's probably recurring.
Whatever. I have a recurring dream. Reoccurring? I speak two languages. Get off my back.
No, I'm saying that too because I say reoccurring, and now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like,
Same.
that shit could be wrong.
I think it's a three syllable recurring instead of reoccurring. Recurring?
You might be. You're probably right.
whatever. I have a copy paste dream that I am a pilot or I look just like a pilot. And for
Okay.
some reason, I've ended up in uniform and in the cockpit on a flight, but I'm
No
not who
way.
these people think that I am. And so they're like, all right, we're ready for takeoff. They're pushing a bunch of buttons and getting stuff ready. And everybody's like, it's so cool to watch how they get into their flow and everything is
Yeah.
just kind of like it's like a very symbiotic, like a Swiss watch. Everything just goes perfectly. So everybody's in that mode. Flight attendants are checking in with me. It's a crew that's obviously excited to be with one another. And like
Oh,
there's a co-pilot and the main pilot, and they think that I'm the main pilot. And so they're waiting for me. Like they said, hey, air traffic has cleared us for takeoff. Like, let's pull out. We gotta be gone because somebody another flight needs this runway. And I'm like, y'all, I know this is gonna sound crazy, but like I'm not who you think I am. And these people are getting mad at me because the people want to get to their destination. Like, we need to move. We need to move. And they're like, we have to get this done. Like, I'm sorry, this is not they think I'm joking. They think it's like an April Fool's, like I'm deep faking them. And I'm trying to convince these people, like, please let me off this plane. I will pay for everybody's tickets. I don't please get me off this plane. And I have to take off. And so I don't know what any of the buttons mean. It's just bells and whistles and levers and light up buttons. It looks like what's behind you. That's what's happening in front of me. And I have
you're so
to
stupid. It looks
pull
like
out.
mine.
It's exactly that. It's just like a bunch of beep boop boop. And I'm like, this sucks. And I will pass out because I can't do this. And so
So
the
great.
my dream always ends, or I wake up right when the lift happens, where you feel your organs, quite literally your organs pushing up,
Uh-uh.
or like your organs still on the ground while your body's going up. That weird, like, oh, initial feeling.
Yes, I hate
That's
that
what wakes
feeling.
me up because like we've just the wheels have just lifted off from the runway, and I remember just being like, "This is how I die. This is how we all die," because y'all didn't want to listen to me because I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. So that's another one. It's being white and then being a pilot.
Flying high, flying in these white
Yeah.
skies.